I'm the Drama Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice, to see justice before our face too black. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, guys, I'm coming through today, July 4th, 2025. I am coming through on my live. I usually have to use live recording to bring content because my storage on my phone is full. I have a separate little phone that records a little bit, but it cuts off in the middle of whatever you're saying. So I do know that my live videos, because I guess um, they treat it as a live video, and live video is usually interacting with people sliding through your lives, either trolls sliding through your lives or your regulars that slide through. And if they judge it according to that. So because I'm recording this privately and then we'll release it because I'm using it solely as the purpose to record my video, um, I don't perceive that it will do really well within analytics with YouTube. But I'm going to try something to see if I know when you record a video, it takes, depending on the length of the video, it does take about 24 hours to process. So tomorrow I can take this same video, download it from YouTube, and then re-upload it so that it becomes an actual like regular video. And many times I see that doing that works a little bit better because I am trying to build my channel. Y'all know it's been a long time coming with that. But my channel, the theme, because it took me a while to come to this conclusion because I do like to vlog. I do like to do activities with the kids. I love kids. Um, whether it's my grandchild, my child, her friends, her cousins, um, my nieces, nephews. I always surrounded myself with a lot of kids, but I only have one due to what happened with my husband. My husband been wrongfully incarcerated and sentenced, and baby making factory is about to shut down. So ah, girl. Anyways, coming through today to oh yeah, I'm sorry, girl. I get off chat, but I was saying even that is under the realm of freedom because that's freedom to spend time with your family, to go out with your family, to have fun. Because they tell you to niche down, niche down, niche down, one subject, and it's very hard for me because I am a multifaceted person. I'm an artist. I'm an advocate. I am also an aunt. Oh, artist, advocate, and aunt. And I'm a grandmother. And I have different things I go through with being disabled, right? So that could be freedom as well. Freedom dealing with your own body and stuff. So freedom and justice, anything that falls within those categories, that's my channel here, girl. So it seems like it's kind of all over the place, but so right now, what I'm dealing with in my life, my husband Marcello, who is wrongfully incarcerated, has been wrongfully convicted in 2002, whose birthday is National Wrongful Conviction Day, which that is so symbolic because he is wrongfully incarcerated, wrongfully convicted. Um, I have been riding with him from 2002. Never left his side, not even for a month. Like, girl, I've never left his side, so I've done this time with him. That's why I call myself the OG prison wife. Like, girl, all this prison wife stuff that um, a lot of prison wives go through. Girl, I have been there and done that and doing it again because there's only so much you can do on this road, right? So I'm doing it again. um, yeah, so right now, my husband, who's wrongfully incarcerated and has been so for the last 23 years, he was wrongfully convicted when our daughter was 9 months old. So that's when he was snatched out of both of our lives. He was in our life. We were together. And, so the system literally broke our family apart. It wasn't that um, where we decided to make a family together, but it just didn't work out. No, they broke us apart. Well, they tried to. They really, this is meant to break you as a family. But somehow, me being drugged through the mud, me and our daughter as well being drugged through the mud, um, stay together. So on this road, it gets easy, and then it gets harder, and then it gets easier again. So for the last year was one of the stages where it was a little bit easier because my husband was closer to home. When you close in the distance, because there's two things you're fighting in prison wife life and um, being with someone incarcerated. You're fighting distance and you're fighting time. Where you're overcoming distance and you're overcoming time. So when the distance is shorter, the actual life of a prison wife gets a little easier because you can see your loved one more. Your family can see your loved one more, which makes you feel more like a real family, right? Outsiders looking in are going to say that this is not a real, you're not a real wife. That's not a real family. Like, you're so desperate to have something that you're calling that, we go through that, but it's real. And it's actually probably most likely because I've never been a wife on the outside like that. Um, I've done more time with my husband on the inside than with him free. And sometimes I can't even remember him being free because I'm like, dang, it happened so long ago. Did that really even happen? So literally, I met him in 2000. So that was a good year and something before his wrongful incarceration. So it's very hard for me to remember him free, which is crazy. This makes no sense, but I'm just going to tell you because it kind of fits here a little bit. I can't even remember what his feet look like. That's crazy. I literally used to see his feet because he was free. And now I realize that through visitation, they have to have on their socks, they have to have on their boots or their Crocs or their whatever they got, their tennis shoes. So I have never seen his feet in over 23 years. I don't even know what his feet look like. That's crazy. That is crazy. Amongst other stuff, I don't know what it looked like, girl. It's crazy. But I've done more time with him inside than out. So 2 years versus 23 years. So we've been together a total of 25 years. And he has right now 12 more years before he's released. Um, he's due to get a little bit, it stopped. He's due to get, oh Lord. He's due to get a little bit more game time. So I'm just guesstimating that he has about another decade to go. So knowing that he has another decade, which is a long time, it's not right around the corner. But kind of when you go to live in life and you go to, like, if his sentence was only 10 years, girl, I would have been through that, done with that a long time ago. Like I'm saying now, a 10-year sentence is a short timer. Like if your husband has 10 years, you're a short timer's wife. From my perspective, my husband has 40 years. But in 15 years, I almost wish they had sentenced my husband wrongfully to 25 years, to 30 years. Even if they wrongfully sentenced my husband to 30 years, he would almost be out the door. But no, the judge said 40 years. And he said, I'm only giving you 40 years so that one day you have another shot at life. But I want to give you life. And now knowing this system, I have no doubt that he would have gave him life and wouldn't have bat not one eye. Wouldn't I accidentally hung up on him. I was trying to. He might call right back. That's Marcello now. I was trying to stop the live, but I hung up on him on accident. But I didn't even get to what I was trying to say. But what I was trying to say is before he calls right back, that it gets easier when he's closer to town. But just last week, they transferred him back up the road. This was a 3-day weekend, and I literally was supposed to be at this moment visiting him. Um, him and our daughter, I was going to surprise him with a visit from our daughter because she doesn't always have free and the grandkids today because the facility. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank y'all for holding on. Wow, I accepted this call, but and hopefully the sound comes back. So because it was a whole phone call in between, I don't quite know what I was talking about. I do think I was talking about how easy and hard being a prison wife gets, the prison wife life experience, because he's close to home. You're dealing with distance and time. Those are your biggest challenges. There's other challenges as well, um, but those are the biggest. When the distance closes in, it gets a little bit easier to deal with. And for the last year, my husband was on the highway. All them tolls I racked up. Y'all know for my birthday, I paid $330 for tolls for a year of going to visitation. But on that toll road, he was only 35 minutes away, which led to visitations every week. Now, because, sorry, he is now 2 hours and 18 minutes away, visitations are going to be cut. I can't do that. My car is not the best car. Um, I was even going to visit him before work, headed straight in to work, so those days are cut out because I cannot do that, because it's not enough time to go to visitation and get back before work starts. So it's going to be a lot less visits. We were visiting with our grandchildren. We raised our daughter through prison visits, and now it's like this nightmare never ends. It's why I fight so hard to try to get some traction to my channel because I need to break his story. I don't have a voice. I'm silenced. Like, without a platform, you don't have a voice. Anything can happen. So, because me and my family are drops in a bucket and have no platform, no voice to tell our story, we suffer through this wrongful conviction, which is not just the person wrongfully convicted, the whole family goes through it. Um, but with him being 2 hours away, it's going to cut the visitations back. I'm not sure, but the phone calls may be a little more expensive because they do that by distance as well. The further you are away, the more the price increases. I haven't really paid attention to that. But the issue he's going through now is that now Florida has something called correct pay. I've been a prison wife, like I'm the OG prison wife. I've been a prison wife from the time where you can fill out the little coupon. I probably still even have one of those where you could just send a money order And I think back then you could drop it at the facility. You fill out the little coupon, it was like a bill slip, and you fill out your money order and just drop it. And then it goes to their account. I'm from that time. That time when you can Western Union, you can go. It was much better when you were able to go up into Walmart, and I think MoneyGram started doing it, right? So it went from Western Union to MoneyGram. I could just run into Walmart, send him the money, and be done. But now they moved to digital. Everything is digital. Correct Pay. So Correct Pay is an app where you add money, of course, for a fee, not for free. Girl, those coupons were free. Everybody got to put their hand in the pot.